Hi there! Today, as part of my beginning series on how to play the flute, I'm going to teach you how to tongue. Now, tonguing is helpful for a couple of different reasons. First of all, it helps us to focus our sound before every single note, and also it's going to help us to play through longer phrases because we don't have to breathe before every single note. In my last video, I taught you the fingerings for B, A, and G on the flute. I can actually use those three notes to play a song like Mary Had a Little Lamb. First, I'm going to demonstrate what the song sounds like if I'm not tonguing before every single note. So in that version, you probably noticed a couple of things. First of all, my sound wasn't coming through very clearly. I was especially missing the G's, which are in the low register of the flute. Part of the reason why is because I was breathing before every single note. And to do that, I'm moving my mouth around and bobbing my head. And when you do that, what happens is the flute ends up getting rolled out of alignment with the airstream. And so that's increasing the odds that you're not going to get the note when you go for it. The second thing you noticed, most likely, is that the sound just wasn't very focused and the phrasing was non-existent in the song. So now I'm going to try playing Mary Had a Little Lamb with tonguing. Now in that version of Mary Had a Little Lamb, I was tonguing before every single note. You might have noticed that I wasn't breathing before every single note. In fact, I was able to play a couple of bars of the music before I had to take a breath, which improved the phrasing of the song overall and made it more expressive. The second thing you might have noticed is that I was no longer bobbing my head and moving my mouth around. You might have noticed just a little bit of lip action when I was tonguing, but overall my embouchure was steady and the flute wasn't rolling in and out or moving around on my lip, which helped me to focus my sound better. So now you're probably wondering, well, how do I do this? How do I tongue? So before I start my sound, I am bringing my tongue forward in my mouth and touching the roof of my mouth just where my teeth meet, the gum line, and making the sound t. Now, as I move into the lower register notes, the t sound becomes more of a d sound. And in later videos, I'll focus more on low register and talk more about that legato style of tonguing, the d. So for now, as a beginner, you can play around with both sounds and see what works best for you. So let's start first with the B. And for that, I'm going to use a t sound. Now I'm going to try that on an A. One more finger down. And now I'm going to try with G. 3 fingers down. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.